I could not stop drinking.
The inside was nothing going on.
I was very ashamed of who I was.
Every penny I had to drink and use.
I tried to get sober. I couldn't do it.
What many alcoholics need in Santa Barbara is a new house on a new street in a new city for a newfound recovery. Elmo Little. It was under the direction of Elmo Little, an electrician from Knoxville, Tennessee, that the first new house was opened in Santa Barbara in 1955. Today, there are 2 houses and a grad house. Together, they provide a clean and sober, healthy environment for men with alcohol and other drug problems. Over the decades, thousands of men have walked through the doors of New House, many of them coming in hopeless with nowhere else to go. Men like Nathan Hess.
Oh, my life was pretty hectic. I was using drugs and drinking every day. I started when I was in college, so it wasn't too bad then, and I was still working and stuff, but it ended up going to prison, and that was just the cycle that continued for the next 15 years.
For Nathan, that cycle also involved the loss of relationships with family members, the loss of dreams of finishing his college education, and of someday having his own family. But that cycle was broken, Nathan says, the day he walked into New House.
Parole said they would pay for me to go somewhere, so I decided to go to New House. But I saw a lot of good examples at New House. You know, so we had the managers that were there, and we had other residents and people that their lives were changing. They started me as a cook, then I moved up positions and I became a manager. Then I started working at the Alano Club, also part-time, because I met a lot of friends through New House. I made a lot of connections, and my life just changed. I put in the work, and they gave me the chance to put in the work. So it's not gonna, New House isn't gonna hand you everything, but they're gonna give you all the tools, and it helps a lot of people. For someone like me, who, I mean, I don't have any pictures of where I was before, but it was bad. You know, I would, anyone that knew me before wouldn't believe where I am today.
Where Nathan is today is the manager of the Alano Club Santa Barbara, which provides a supportive and sober environment for recovering alcoholics and drug addicts. He credits the managerial skills he learned at New House with his career success and the mentorship of New House Executive Director Gordon Guy.
I can tell you, I've been a lot of places. I've gone through a lot of programs and a lot of sober livings, and I don't know, New House just has, they found the right structure, the way things flow. They have, you know, they train their managers, and they have Gordon, who's actually in the program also. Mm-hmm. And he'll sit there and he'll put time into individual residents, even though he's busy. He's taken so much time to talk with me, even in my new job, he mentors me.
But with all the success Nathan has achieved, first as a manager of New House, then as a manager of the Alano Club, it's his success at a healthy home life with his wife Nicole and new baby Declan that he's most proud of.
We just, we enjoy each other's company, and especially of this guy. Look at him. He's perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what. It's everything I ever wanted. Yeah? For real. Definitely.
These are moves Adam Burridge never thought he'd be able to make again. Once a jiu-jitsu tournament champion, a series of relapses had taken him out. Relapses from a severe drug addiction that began when Adam was a teen, growing up in Santa Barbara.
I started using meth and heroin regularly. Like, I was completely addicted by the time I was like 16. So I had a few different attempts at sobriety. The first time I was 21, and I just wasn't completely in it 100%.
What followed for Adam were multiple so-called bottoms over the years.
What a bottom usually looks like for me would be a brief period of sobriety and building everything up and getting a house and a car and a bunch of nice things, and then getting strung out again and losing it all and losing all the people around me again. And going through that feeling of hopelessness and despair, and basically just waiting to go to jail. I think I had gotten to the point where it was just kind of expected, just waiting to go to jail or death. It didn't really matter.
But at some point while he was in jail the last time, things did begin to matter. Because even though a prior stint at Newhouse didn't end in success, Adam decided to give it another try.
When I found Newhouse, like I said, the first time, it was all set up and everything was there for me. I just didn't take advantage of it. And when I went back this last time, everything just lined up for me. So I got out of jail, there was a bed available, I checked in, and I stayed, at the house. I did a lot of things with everybody at the house. I participated in the little group outings. We went to Magic Mountain. I would eat meals at the house, and I got involved in the house, and I was offered a job there.
Today, Adam lives a clean and sober life. And because of the skills he learned at Newhouse, he has a career working with adults in recovery. And he's back on the mat, teaching jiu-jitsu, competing in tournaments throughout the state once again, and more often than not, chasing his little one around on the mat.
Because of Newhouse, my life is more than I could have ever imagined it. I have all the goals that I set in early recovery. I've achieved all those goals and so much more. Newhouse offered me safety and a new start. Hope.